Good evening, everybody. Hello
Good
and
evening.
welcome to your Friday evening service.
Good evening, everybody.
Everyone.
Can you get us some milk out? Sorry, out the freezer. Oh, right.
I just wanted a quick hello, Julie Dallison. We've missed you at Thurcroft.
Yes, she's
Where
not been
have you-
Worried
there.
about you. Where have you been? We thought
She's
you'd
not
been
been
kidnapped.
well. And then the weather, bless her.
I
Oh.
know. We've missed you, Julie, darling.
We have.
And can I say that yesterday at Hull Street, we
John
had a
Street.
lovely meet. John Street, Hull Street, listen to me. We had a lovely meet with Daniela and Kylie.
I was just
and
going
also,
to say.
I've seen Zena's on as well. Hello, Zena.
Yes,
It was
I've
lovely to
noticed
meet you
Zena's
as
on.
well. Yeah. And there was another lady, wasn't there, Jean?
Yeah, I can't remember her name though.
No, I can't.
Yeah.
Oh, she's been
Bless
ill,
you.
Julie, Tony. Oh, we'll put you in our healing books, darling.
Yeah.
Good evening, Anne-Marie.
Hello, Anne-Marie. Hello, Sharon, who is sat backstage waiting for a reading. God love her.
But at least it wasn't
I
everybody.
know.
She doesn't know what she's let herself in for tonight. I can feel Spirit is going to be very naughty tonight.
Of course they are. Murder and mayhem, I told you.
Yeah. So, without further ado, let's have an opening prayer. So, could we all blend our energies together, please, friends? Great Spirit, Father, Mother, God, we thank you for this opportunity of gathering together as friends in your name across the internet tonight. Father, I ask that a guardian angel stand with each and every person whose head is bowed before you tonight to protect and inspire us through this short service. I ask that the loved ones of those present step forward to offer messages of truth, proof, love and upliftment. Father, I also ask for peace in the Eastern Bloc of Europe tonight. May the hearts be opened of the leaders. May the hearts be open to truth and love. And may peace prevail. At the end of this evening, Father, we will hand back to you all which is rightfully yours, with love, with honour and glory. Amen.
Amen.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
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 When our lovely Jean does her closing prayers, she always mentions the children because they are tomorrow's. So I've sorted this one out to read tonight, and it's called, and you'll see why at the end, and it's just called Pearls of Wisdom. I've travelled paths you've yet to walk, learned lessons old and new, and now this wisdom of my life I'm blessed to share with you. Let kindness spread like sunshine, embrace those who are sad, respect the dignity, give them joy, and leave them feeling glad. Forgive those who might hurt you, and though you have your pride, listen closely to their viewpoint, try to see the other side. Walk softly when you're angry, try not to take offence. Invoke your sense of humour, laughter's power is immense. Express what you are feeling, your beliefs you should uphold. Don't shy away from what is right, be courageous and be bold. Keep hope right in your pocket, it will guide you day by day. Take it out when it's needed, when it's near you'll find a way. Remember, friends are family, of which you are a precious part. Love deeply and love truly, give freely from your heart. The world is far from perfect, there's conflict and there's strife, but you still can make a difference by how you live your life. And so I'm very blessed to know the wonders you will do, because you are my grandchildren and I believe in you.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
I thought you'd like that one.
I like that.
I thought you'd like that one. So there you go.
Yes. Julie says, lovely poem,
Thank you,
Irene.
darling. Thank you.
And yes, Sharon, God bless the Ukraine. I
I've
mean,
just been listening
Yeah.
to it. It's awful.
it's
There was two young gentlemen on. That's what made me less. I was listening to them. They'd seen the families out of Kiev, and they were going back to fight for the country, and they're only young.
yeah,
So
it's dreadful. It really is dreadful,
yeah,
and it's. I know Reverend Nick touched on it last night in his. Well, he didn't touch on it. He talked about it in great depth about the situation, and I just want to echo everything he said, that we have a duty to speak up, and we have a duty to call out evil when we see it, and that's why I wanted to go through the course I went through and become a minister, because I feel it's our duty to shine our light really bright into the world and show people exactly what love can look like, and that you don't have to impose your will on other people. There's a slide that comes on in my opening credits that says this service is open to everybody who needs it, and we mean it. Everybody is welcome to tune in, as long as you respect everybody that's on the service and treat everybody with dignity. You're always welcome to watch it, and people should realize that what other people are doing, and who other people are seeing, and how other people dress doesn't really impact your life a great deal. It's just one of those things. So just
I saw a post on today, Tony. I don't know if anybody else saw it, but it was very well said. And there was a picture on about families fleeing with their animals and with the children. And this person, I can't remember the exact words, but what was put on is, "Not this again. Didn't we do this with Hitler?"
yeah,
And it's right, isn't it? It's going back to the Second World War again.
we don't. People don't learn the lessons. Dictators are dictators, and governments should call them out when they see it happening, not leave it and leave it and leave it until it's too late and they've marched into some other country. Imagine waking up and finding
that you've got to flee your home.
Irish tanks parked outside our windows and things.
It's awful. It's
it's
awful thinking about it. I really feel for them.
So do I.
It goes against everything, that every fibre of my being. It really does, and it's just shocking. It really is. But our job as Christians and as spiritualists is to sing our song louder than their song, and shine our light brighter than their light, and show them the way back, and show them the way back. I mean, at the end of the day, ultimately they've got to stand before their God and justify what they've done.
But one thing that I did hear on the news, Tony, is that Poland has taken in a lot of the people from Ukraine, and they're opening centres to give them a home, which I think is wonderful.
That is lovely.
It is. They're opening a lot of places have been closed down, like community centres and churches, and there's a load of volunteers opening the doors to make a home for the people from Ukraine, should it be needed.
Well,
so I think that's a wonderful gesture.
The next target.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I hope somebody's just put on. Sharon, I hope it's over quickly. It shouldn't have even happened.
It shouldn't have
but
started.
Let's hope it doesn't. Because look, this is totally different, but Northern Ireland's still going on today. All them blooming years ago.
Yeah.
And they're still squabbling.
But again, Northern Ireland don't want it either, do they? It's just crazy.
It's crazy. It's daftness. And I mean, his own people were out protesting yesterday.
I don't know.
Anne-Marie, I can imagine that. I can imagine Anne-Marie just opening her doors and saying, "Come in."
Yeah. I mean, I think we're all I
Bless
think the
her.
majority of us feel the same way.
We do.
You know,
We
if we
do.
can help, we will do, because
Yeah.
that's what Christians do.
We do. We do. But we have a service, and
We do.
I hope just through this service, people feel comfort, feel safe, and feel
Yeah.
welcome.
Yeah,
Because that's all we
absolutely.
want. And speaking of Sharon,
Here she is.
she's
I'm
going
going
to
to
be
say,
on in a minute.
have we lost her?
No, she's there.
I was just giving her a minute to prepare herself to come on. It scares me too, Sharon, what he's capable of.
It is scary.
Absolutely scary, because it could escalate for all of us, and we don't want that.
No,
No, we don't.
We don't. We've lost
Bless.
so many. We don't
But
need to
no.
lose any more.
No, we
You'll have to
don't.
excuse me wiping me out. As you can see, my eyes are very sore, so you'll have to excuse me,
Hi, Helen.
everybody. I can't help it.
Hi, Helen.
Oh, hi, Ellen.
Hi, Helen.
Just seen a name come past screen.
Look at that. Have you seen all that? How many mummies in there?
Yeah.
Do you think you love
Okay.
Sharon? Do you think she loves you?
Yeah.
Right. As Michael would say, let's get on with it.
Let's get on with the show. When I put the call out and said if anybody would like to come on, drop me a message. Sharon dropped me a message, and here she is. So, okay. Has anybody got a link for Sharon?
I don't know if it's for you, Sharon, I've got to be honest, but I've had this lady with me, sweetheart, and I've got to say this lady would be about 5'6", something round there, not very big in build. I'm not saying it's for you. This is what I'm just going to describe it, and then we'll see. If not, then I'll hold back to this lady. But I would say about 5'5", 5'6". She might be a little bit either way. She wouldn't be big in build, and I know, bless her, that she's showing me in a younger day where she would have had darkish hair and she would have had a natural wave, as she's showing me. But she didn't go to an old age. This lady didn't go to an old age. I'd only say 40s, 50s. If later than that, then that's my mistake. But looking at her, and she's making reference to a stomach area. So I know there was issues around her stomach area. Can you understand this, Sharon? If you can't, that's fine, sweetheart.
No.
If you can't, that's fine, because it's probably a link online.
Yeah.
But I've just had to say, just in case. So that's fine. I'll let somebody else get a link with you first. But I'll hold this lady back because she's coming for a reason. All right then, sweetheart. Thank you for being honest anyway.
That's fine.
Sharon, I've got a gentleman that steps forward, and the gentleman, as he's connecting his energy with me, I want to say this gentleman feels like a very gentle soul. He's a very warm, loving gentleman. He's coming through with a lot of emotion. I don't know if this is a father figure or if this is a gentleman who would have been very fatherly in your life. But as he's coming to me, he is giving me tightness across the chest, and he is also giving me this sense of being there a while. So I know he's been in the world of spirit a little while. I don't know what he means by that, but he says, I've been there a while. Okay. I feel this gentleman would have had an illness before, before his passing, because I feel like I would have been a bit frailer than usual. I said that wrong. Sorry, he's getting my words all jumbled up. Hang on, let me get this sorted out. He's saying I went a little bit frail and people had to look after me a bit towards the end of my life. So I don't know if this was just in the last few weeks or a couple of months of his life where he was unwell and people had to go and see to him and make sure he was okay, if you understand that. It does feel very fatherly, grandfatherly around you, because I've just got that energy about him. And as I'm talking to him, I feel like he wants me to just give you a big cuddle and tell you it's all okay. If you understand, I just feel like I want to give you a big love and say, it's all right, love, it's all right. You know, you're going to be okay. Because I feel like he's making me feel like that's his job, you know, to make sure you're okay. Is this any of this making sense for you?
I don't know whether it's my Uncle Ron.
If he was influencing your life and he was around you a lot when you were growing up, then it's quite possible I've mistaken the energy. Like I said, that could be my mistake in the because I work with energies, you see, so I just get the feel of what they want to do. Okay. He's making me feel like he lost some weight prior to his transition, and he's also making me feel like he's he did his best to get through everything, if that makes sense. It's like I kept a smile on my face and I kept as bubbly as I could be because he didn't want people to worry about him because he's just, that was just me. I didn't like people worrying about me a lot. But he's saying a new two, which means he's saying that you're like that as well. When you're down, you just put a smile on, like you're putting lipstick on, and you're like, I'm fine, here we go, jazz hands. Yeah. And he's saying, no, there are times when it's all right to just say, they're kicking my backside for this as well. Sorry, but they are kicking my backside about this as well. It's all right to say, I'm feeling rubbish today, leave me alone. I just want to sit in a darkened room with the curtains shut, eat chocolate and watch crappy telly. It's all right to say that. It's all right to say that. All right, bless you. He's a lovely chap. He wants me to acknowledge 4. So that could be mum and dad and 2 children, 4 children. I don't know, but he's just holding my fingers up and saying there was 4.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Bless you. And he's also talking about the 23rd of a month. So, with dates I can be a little bit off, but around the 23rd of a month will be significant.
24th.
That'll do me. I can be a day or 2 off either side. I don't know why Jean keeps saying, go back and ask, go back and ask. I keep going back and ask, and they just keep drawing this big circle around some numbers and say, pick one. So that's it.
Yeah, but you only one either side. You never way off.
Oh, no. If
it's a joke
if
with you. I think it's just a joke now.
No, but they just joke with me. Helen says Uncle Paul 60th. I don't know what that 23rd of April.
Ellen says 23rd of April.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Right, well, the 23rd and the 24th, and that's significant. That's all right. It's a good job she's on. All right. They're doing it again. You must be able to place somebody in the world of spirit who would have had difficulty forming words and sentences towards the end of their life, because my words is just getting all jumbled up in my mouth, and it's like I know what I want to say in here, but it just won't come out, and it's frustrating. And that's just what I'm feeling from spirit. I feel a lady that wants to connect with you as well, sweetheart. The lady's coming through with a very strong maternal influence for me. She's very strong lady that's coming through with me, bless her. I feel like she would have carried a lot on her shoulders through her life. Can I say that, please? And not many people would have known what she was carrying because she wouldn't let it show. Again, she's bringing that through as well, saying it was our issues. It was nothing to do with anybody else. So, we deal with things, and we deal with things in our own way. I'm getting the hairs all up my arms are standing up. She's coming in that close to me, sweetheart, because she's just wanting you to know she's around you and she loves you. And I feel that's something she would have had. She wouldn't have been a very demonstrative lady with her emotions, if you understand, because I feel it would have took a lot for her to say, I love you. But you knew she did, but she didn't say it. But she wants to say it now, and she wants to say she likes that you haven't made the same mistakes in that sense that she did. People around you know, and you will let them know that they are loved. And that's what she's coming through with, sweetheart. She's She's very straight talking as well, because she's got my pointer finger out, and she's just like, there are things that you need. I'm going to say telling off about, but I'm not going to tell you off about them, because she says I don't have to. When she's got her finger out, you know exactly what she's talking about, and you know exactly what you need to do. It's just finding that inner strength,
Yes.
if you like, to do what needs to be done to sort things out. She's a lovely energy. She's a lovely soul. Would you understand a picture that moves?
Not only pictures, but pans.
Right. Well, she's just talking about a picture
I
that
got
seems to be
pans.
all the time, and because she's just laughing about it, and she says you can straighten it as many times as you like. I'm still going to keep pushing it, so it's up to you. But when that happens, will you just say hi, because they're just trying to get you to interact with them and to talk to them?
Yeah.
All right. She's talking about the lighting the candles on significant days.
Every day.
Right. Well, she's talking about lighting candles, and she's also talking about a picture in a silver frame.
Yeah.
I can see a picture in a silver frame. I can't really see what it is. It's a bit blurred as she's showing it to me, but she's saying, I know the picture's in the frame. And I've got the hairs on the back of my neck have just stood up, because she said, thank you.
Yeah.
I don't know what she's thanking for, but she's saying thank you.
Yeah.
But she is also saying thank you for holding my hand.
Right.
Okay, she's saying thank you for holding my hand. And it's as if she's saying you didn't really know she was aware, but she wants you to know she was aware of it, and it meant a lot. Okay. And she's just wanting me to reinforce to you that you are strong enough to deal with everything you've got, and there's enough people around you that are holding you and supporting you, both here and in the world of spirit. Would you understand why she's saying there's 5 around you? There's 5 of us. There's 5 of us. So I don't know who the 5 are, but she's just saying there are 5 of us with you.
Well, there's four of us, but she more or less adopted her grandson, so that would have been 5.
Right, okay, well, she's saying there's 5, there's 5, there's 5. So, all right, sweetheart, I will leave that with you. Oh, no, I won't. I've got to give you poppies. I've got to give you poppies.
Poppy perfume.
I don't know. She just threw a poppy at me and said, no, you're not going yet. Give her that. So I'll leave you with the poppy, sweetheart. Okay. And I'll see what Irene's got for you. Bless you. Thank you so much for working with me.
Can I just quickly, because I'm going to move on, can I just say that I did get a lot of what Tony got, sweetheart, so I'm not going to repeat it, but I know I got a lady afterwards. I've just asked the lady to step back, but I know a lady's energy came in, and I know it's Nan or Mum, because the way she's coming in, sweetheart. All right, and I know Tony's put his thumbs up, but she said to me that she wants to give you the most biggest hug ever. All right, because of everything you've achieved, and now you've overcome different. How can I put what she's? How you've overcome the different strides in your life, because you've overcome lots. All right, darling, it's not just been one thing. You've had knock-on effects with different things, and she's proud how you've achieved and you've come over that. All right, because she's saying there's times when you would have not thought yourself you could have got over that, and you thought, oh, not something else and not something else, but you've done it, sweetheart, and she's so proud of that. I know Tony mentioned, or you mentioned pans, but I'd got the kitchen equipment and different things, sweetheart, because she was talking about clearing out the kitchen. So I know there's some utensils, pots or whatever wants clearing out of your kitchen. She says because there's more than what you need.
Yeah,
you don't need everything you've got. So she's talking about that as well. And she's given me a tea urn. So I know somebody likes the tea, but I do believe that this lady would have done something. I don't know if she would have worked in a charity or done something where she would have helped some people, because she's given me the big tea urn, darling. Okay. If not, can you just watch where you might get asked to help, where there's an event going on?
Yeah.
It's be for charity or something like that. But she's saying you
Yeah.
will be asked to do something. You know, like we do cakes for cancer and morning
Yeah.
coffees and stuff like that. Just watch where something might come on lines of that, darling. Okay,
Yeah.
but she's here. I know this lady were very, like Tony said, she just said it as it come. And I know that. But she's saying she's trying to knock. You've carried a lot on your shoulders, just like this lady, and she's taking brick off. All right. And she's taking all them off you now. She's saying because you've been weighed down enough. All right. And when you do say what you've got to say, think before your mouth. All right. She says, because sometimes it used to get her in trouble and it could you if you don't think what you're saying.
Yeah.
So really think how it's going to come out. All right. And I'm going to leave her love with you, sweetheart, because she jumped in and I got most of what Tony said. And I will pass you on to our lovely Irene and let her continue.
Thanks,
All right, sweetheart. You're welcome.
Well, I would have said all that, darling, but Jean took it from me because I'd got that bit for you. So there's no point
We've
in
all got
repeating
same.
myself, sweetheart.
We've
So
all got
I'm
same.
afraid I haven't got anything because Jean said it so, and Tony said it so.
Bless you.
Never mind. One of those things.
Yes, you're very welcome. It's been
Thank
lovely
you.
to talk to you, and I hope to talk to you again soon, Sharon.
Yeah.
Okay,
Thank
my
you.
love. I hope that was all right for you.
That was
And
lovely.
I'll
Yeah.
see you soon.
Maybe
God
next
bless
time,
you.
Sharon. Maybe next
Bye.
time.
Oh, bless.
There was a message went up. Jade, I think it was Jade Whiteway. Tony said that if she knew, she would like to have come on.
Yes, I've saw that, and I was just going to say, if anybody wants to come on for a reading like that, just chuck me a private message on Messenger, and I will send you a link, and I will always take the first message that drops in. So, if you drop a message in for me, please, and I will send you the link for the next. Oh,
Jean's gone. It's 26.
yeah.
Also, there's Anne Marie's asking Daddy Tony, when are you, Auntie Jean and Auntie Irene, going to do another photo reading night?
Good
We've got to sort this out, haven't we, sweetheart?
We
We
do.
have been saying for the past couple of weeks we've got to sort it out.
Yeah.
We'll
I'm
talk
back.
after and see if we can get one sorted out.
Yeah, we tend to do them on a Friday, don't we? So
We
we
do.
will look at the calendars and see what we've got and where and when, and we will try and get something sorted.
Yeah.
Okay. It looks, looking at my diary, it's looking more like it could be the 11th of March.
I'll have to look at mine in a minute.
Yeah, it
Because I've
could
got
look.
my phone.
Oh,
so.
thank you, Sharon. That was lovely.
Oh,
That was
thank you all.
Oh,
Spot on. Can I just say about photo readings? Because
yeah.
yesterday when Danielle, weren't it?
Yeah, I
Daniela.
think
I
it
was
was
talking to
yeah.
Daniela, and she actually reads photos, but she's scared. So it might be nice to invite her on when we do photos and let's
Yes.
help her do this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because she said she can do it, and it'd be nice for her to come on. Then she's got 3 of us to support her.
Yeah, yeah, that'd be nice.
I mean,
And of course, our Matthew's on. Good evening, Matthew.
I know.
Be
still my beating heart.
Oh, we know. We were on about this last night.
Just your heart.
Yeah, we were. Yeah.
Fine.
And it was quick this time, Kylie. I saw the time, sweetheart. And I was on the go, on the ball.
Oh,
I don't know why it does it.
No, I don't. We talked about it yesterday, didn't we? And there were, Daniela and Kylie was asking, where does she go? Well, we don't know because
I don't know.
It's always nearly 7:30.
Nearly 7:30.
Yeah.
Anyway, I mean, you
for a
can.
minute or two.
If you've got a link, sweetheart, you can go because I interrupted your last one again.
Oh, it's all
Irene,
right, sweetheart. Yes, darling.
Irene, I promise. Next time she does that, I'm going to click the mute button.
It's all right. Tony, you know me. I'm easygoing. I don't mind. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. I'm not.
I think she knows us long enough.
We'll have to set something up, Tony. So perhaps we could have our Matthew on one of these nice nights. That'd be nice.
Oh, yes, right. Matthew, please.
Oh, yeah, yes.
No, we'll get nothing done.
But
God
we do.
Almighty. Before you
Even
Katie.
Kylie was on about Matthew yesterday in front of people.
She was.
So it just
Yes, she
shows you.
was. Your reputation goes before you, Matthew. So, right.
Oh,
okay.
did you see what she's just put, Irene?
What?
They gave amazing readings, you know.
Oh, bless you, darling. Thank
That
you.
is beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, that was. But I hope you haven't had any more of that falling down juice because she's got a pot on her leg, Tony.
Oh no, it's not a pot. She ain't got a pot,
Oh,
has she? It weren't a pot. It's just, it were very badly bruised, weren't it?
Oh, yeah.
She's done something to ligaments or something.
She's done something to ligaments, yeah. And I told her it was that falling down juice. She denied it, of course.
So it's
Right.
down to you, Irene.
Yes, I know it is. Right. Okay. Let me see who I've got with me. I've got somebody here who's just passed. They haven't been passed over very long. Now, not very long for me is up to 5 years. And all they're doing, they're giving me the Roy Orbison song Crying. So whoever this is for, whoever's left down here in the family, somebody's really shedding tears because of this passing. I can't tell yet if it's a lady or a gentleman because they're getting emotional as well. Let me see. Let's have a look. Right. Come on, sweetheart. Come forward. Let me see you. Right. I've got a gentleman here, sweetheart. So I've got a gentleman here and he's wanting to talk to the family who's down on the earth plane. And he's just saying that he had to go. He was very, very tired and he didn't want to go, but he had to go. And he didn't go across alone. As we always say, you never go across alone, but somebody has been asking questions. I might be with you, Kylie. Okay, sweetheart. Well, listen up, darling. Right. Right. Yeah, this gentleman is he had a small illness before. He's not telling me what it was, but he said I had a small illness before I passed. But I was tired of fighting and I was tired of taking the medication. So would you understand that, Kylie, please? He's putting emphasis on the medication. I don't know if this is a diabetic condition, but it's making me feel really hot, like I've got high blood pressure and all the stuff that goes with it. He's also referencing somebody spirit side who had a stroke type condition because he's making my arm fall and I can't lift it up. It's got to be supported. Okay, Kylie. And he said I wasn't told when I passed. I mean, I don't know. He's not telling me what age he is, but I would say that he wasn't above 65. So that to me, that's not old. And he's also saying, oh, for some reason, Kylie, I've got to give you ice creams and lollipops. And Lisa, you can take it as well. Well, both of you listen in then, please. But he's giving me ice creams and lollipops. So whether somebody made their own lollipops like we used to when we were kids or made their own ice cream, I don't know. But I've got all these different flavors of ice creams and lollipops. And you can take that, Kylie. That's brilliant. Thank you. Because this gentleman is coming through very specific with very specific things. Now, he's also saying that he was a family man, very well dressed, and he worked with his hands, so he had to get dirty sometimes. I'm wondering, if this is the same gentleman, Kylie, I had with you yesterday, because he's talking about the family and he's talking about being hardworking, but sometimes he had to get dirty because his job was a bit of a dirty job. Whether I can smell oil and grease, so whether he actually worked in engineering or worked on trains, buses, something like that, but it's definitely a sort of an engineering, greasy, garagey type smell that he's giving me. He's also saying that he loves every one of you. He loves you all dearly, and he wants you to dry the tears, sweetheart. He just wants you to dry the tears, because even though he's gone, he's still with you, if you understand that. And he's saying, go on the memories that you made together. And he's really making. I'm going to have to ask him to step back, sweetheart, because he's coming really close to me. Right. And would one of you understand where he's talking about somebody talking with a lisp or with a little bit of a stutter, can't get the words out properly? So I don't know if this is on. I don't know if this was him or if it's somebody down here that has trouble speaking clearly sometimes. Right. Okay. I'm trying to find something because I've got Lisa and Kylie and.
Yeah.
Okay, Matthew. One time, grandmother gave you the soap opera pine tree to chew on. Okay,
Sap.
well that's different.
Yeah.
Right? Why not? Sap. Right. Okay.
Sap, not soap. Sap.
Sap. Sorry, I didn't read it right. Okay. Now he's also talking about a gentleman's watch that's been left. He's not telling me if it's on the leather strap or a gold band, but he's talking about this watch that was left, and there's also a wallet, and this wallet isn't worth much to anybody else, but it's sentimental value to the person that's got it. You can understand the watch, Kylie, right? Okay, let me just see if there's anything else. And he's talking about stand-up collars on his shirts, and you have his wallet as well, sweetheart. Okay, now, so I know this gentleman is going back in years because they had the starch stand-up collars when he was younger. So that's the 30s, isn't it? 30s, 40s, I can't remember.
I don't know, love.
But he's talking about having to wear a stand-up collar. Oh, hang on a minute. No, fancy dress. The stand-up collar was part of a fancy dress party that he went to. So this is all sort of to do with memories and that. But what the message is that he's happy and he's okay and he's been healed by the angels. So he just wants to come and let you know. Adamant's white stand-up shirt. That'd do it. Yeah, that'd do it. Okay. Thank you, sweetheart. Well, I'm going to. He's making my throat a little bit sore as well. So I don't know if in later life he couldn't swallow very well or he had trouble speaking, but he's telling me he had a very dry throat, sweethearts. Okay. So I'm going to leave all that with you and all his love with you. And I'm going to pass you on to our lovely Jean and Tony to see if they've got anything for either Kylie or Lisa. But thank you so much for both working with me. God bless you.
Lisa understands the throat.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't got a link at the minute. Have you got anything, Jean?
I don't know if it's the same one because I've still got this lady with me, to be honest. She's standing really patient. So do you mind if I just try this lady again?
No, you carry on.
She's standing here really patient, and it's not like me. I know Michelle earlier on, if she's still on, said, was her name Linda? Well, I can't say her name was Linda because I didn't ask and she didn't tell me. But I do know this lady would be about 5, 6, something around there. 5, 7, she's telling me. I know she was slender build. She didn't live to an old age. I know that she went quite young, really. She had dark hair in her younger days, which we had a natural wave, and she's made reference to a tummy area. So there was issues around the tummy area, and it was very bloated. And she's just patting my stomach, bless her, and she's saying it was really tender to touch. So can anybody understand this, please, or is Michelle still on?
I don't know.
I don't. If not, can anybody else understand where I've described this lady, please? Because she's been here patiently. And this is what she's trying to say. I'm being patient and something needs to be patient on the earth plane. So somebody needs to take a bit of time out and be patient. Stop trying to rush things. Everything will
Tina
come.
Gray. Tina
Sorry?
Gray says she can take. Tina Gray
Can
says
you
she
take
can
it, Tina? If you can take it, then sweetheart, I'll carry on. But she's just saying you need to be patient, then, darling, if it's for you. She's saying because things will come and things will come in the right to order they need to be here, sweetheart. Okay, so you must be able to understand that. This lady was very upset prior because there was things. Bless her. She said I wasn't long. I don't know if she had a quick passing where. I think this was my Auntie Molly. She was 60 when she passed. Right. Listening then, darling, because I know she wasn't very old, but this lady, bless her, she said, and she hadn't had a long illness. Can I just say, as she's explaining it to me, it was a bit late when people found out what was wrong with her. So there wasn't a lot they could do. So it was a matter of just you having to go home and keep her pain-free and comfortable. It was that type of ending for her. That's how she's making it. But we don't want to go on about that, bless her. But she just fetched it in. I want to also say that this lady, like I said, somebody's got to have the patience down here at the moment and stop letting things get on top of you because you could be a bit of a wickler. And something what could be so small can turn out to be a big thing. And she's saying, don't let it, because it's you what's doing that. It's you. She wants to send healing to the person as well, sweetheart. Okay. I know she's talking about 3, so I do know there would be 3. What's important. All right. And she's also giving me the number 3. So I know number 3 was important. I know, Sharon, you said 23rd of April, but this is 3, sweetheart. Okay. So she's giving me 3. I've also got to take you to the month of October because she's talking about the October month, and I've got to go to the middle of October. The middle of October. So I don't know if that's when she passed, or there would be a birthday around the middle of October. She's making reference to. I know that we was on about Sharon about tidying kitchen because it was that, Sharon, weren't it?
Yeah.
Because she's laughing. But can I just say that this, oh bless her, these things what still need sorting out. She's saying things still need sorting out. The 19th. Well, that's middle, isn't it? Yeah.
That's 2 days after Ben's.
Oh, is it?
Ben's is the 17th.
Yep, I can take that, and I can take the 3rd, and she passed in October. Right, both of you listen, then we will sort this out. Okay, This lady's telling me I don't know if she had water retention. I'm not medical, and I don't pretend to be, but I do know this lady had water retention because she says her ankle's really swelled up, and that later on she couldn't get shoes to fit. She found it very hard, so there was looking for big, wide slippers or even the socks. She's just put socks on my feet, and even the elastic on the socks that made a ring round her ankle. So I do know this lady had a lot of issues around there as well. Okay, she's saying that people did. Oh, bless her. There was help for her, but it seemed to be the same ones. What her legs were really swollen. Thank you. There was people what could help, but it always seemed to be the 1 or 2 same ones. Okay, she's just, I don't know why she's talking about Tony's nails. Tony, she's got to be with you, sweetheart. She's just took me to your nails. So she likes your nails. So she's seen them. All right. And I know this lady would have liked to look nice. Right. Thank you, Tina. I know this lady would have liked to look, her nails would have looked nice. I'm not saying she painted them like Tony's or anything like that. But she said, I like nice nails. So I know she was somebody what would have looked after herself in that sense. Okay, she's given me a dry mouth. So I don't know if she had to have oxygen prior to her passing. But she's mentioned that. But can one of you, now I don't know if I've moved or not, but can one of you please understand where somebody would have had to turn a life support machine off? Or have I just got another connection? They had to have that decision. It could be another link.
I think I know who you're with there.
Just see if one of these answer.
Tina knows that one.
Yeah.
And Sharon says she always told her off for biting her nails because hers were always painted.
They were lovely nails like yours. But I didn't know if I were on another link with someone who had to turn. Well, I had to have the decision about turning a life support machine off. I've got the dry mouth and everything. But all right, sweetheart, I know. This lady could get very emotional because she's starting to get emotional here, and she's just saying that she's dried tears no end of times off the person on Earth plane, and she's been there and she's held their hand as they held her hand, but she says she's actually laid at side of them. So I don't want to scare anybody to death on the bed, but this lady is actually laid with them on the bed, like she would have done, to calm them and give them that support that she's around. Yeah. And she says, I've done it. So I hope one of you can understand that. But I don't want to scare you. Please don't be scared. It's just this lady's showing what she knows. Oh, she's like a sister to you. Bless you.
Oh.
Okay. I'm going to leave. Oh, bless.
Bless, yeah.
But don't be scared because she's there and she's not there to scare anyone. I know Tony Sharon mentioned about the photo, sweetheart. Okay. But she's saying there's some good photos in the album. But some are going a bit old and miscoloured, she's saying. So you've got to go careful with them. All right. And I am going to leave this lady's love with Tina and Sharon. Sorry we couldn't get it narrowed down much more, but I'm going to leave this lady's love with you both and send night and God bless. Oh, hang on. Crisp. Oh,
Crisp?
just give me a packet of crisp.
Oh.
Oh. Can I just give, I don't know if the person on here likes crisps or she did, but she's just given me a packet of crisps and it's not a single packet. You know, one of them
multi-packs.
The multi-pack. No, one of them with a share pack.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The big one where you share. Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's given me a share pack. So if you want to get a big packet, she can't eat them, but she'll share them with you anyway. Okay, she's just said give them the crisp. All right, and I'll send a night to you both and God bless.
Oh, bye, Matthew.
Oh, bye, darling.
Bye, Matthew.
Soon with us, Matthew. Come on soon with us, darling. We miss you.
Yeah, we'll get that sorted. I haven't got much really. I don't know who this is with, but I have a gentleman here who would have passed younger, and I know this gentleman wouldn't have gone to like late 50s. I want to be younger than that. And he's talking about it was quick, the lights just went off. So I don't know if this was an accident or an illness or whatever this was, but he said it was just like the lights went off and it's almost like he took one step this side of life and then the next one was on the other side. He's telling me there was nothing. It was just literally, like I said, he just walked through. And I want to say that he was a lovely chap and a very bubbly chap. The energy I've got is like very fizzy. I know that sounds daft, but it's fizzy like champagne bubbles.
And Marie Dalby says it might be me. My friend Scott died suddenly.
Right. Okay. Well, listen in. And I know, Tina, you've said you've got two gentlemen like that.
Yeah. Anne-Marie, how much younger than 50?
I don't know, Anne-Marie. I just get energy and I know it feels younger than me. So I know it's younger than me. That's all I can say.
Somebody younger than 55.
Yeah, he's younger than 55, but he's just younger. So, but he's a very fizzy energy. He would have been on the go all the time, very jovial. I feel I want to laugh a lot and I want to be a proper joker, Jack the Lad, practical joker. And for some reason, I feel like I want to be entertaining, but I'm not an entertainer professionally. Do you know what I mean?
Sorry, I'm just reading what Anne-Marie put.
Yeah, when you say fizzy, do you mean like me? Yeah, Anne-Marie, I want to say he's got a very sort of bubbly, fizzy energy. I said this
Like
to a lady
champagne.
yesterday. I did a sit-in form. I said, it's almost like I'm sitting in a glass of champagne and there's just bubbles all around me. It's just a very strange feeling how they bring it to me. And I'm very animated and I'm on the go and I'm talking, can you hear me talking really, really quickly? And it's like, I just want to be here and I want to be there and I want to be there and I want to be there.
Apparently
Almost
he was
like,
a teacher.
right, that could make sense. But
Yeah.
he's just, like I say, I just want to be very entertaining and very on the go and very sort of like, I could speak to Prince Charles and I could speak to a homeless person on the street and connect with them both because
Lovely.
that's how he was. It's just he didn't see any difference between, like I say, somebody like Prince Charles and a guy sleeping rough on the street. They were both the same to him, and there was no difference in how he approached them at all. Lovely energy, lovely chap. He wants people to know he was fine and he was met by them. He was met by them, and I can feel a lady and a gentleman standing either side of him. So I don't know if this is mum and dad or who this is, but there's a lady and a gentleman stood with him. And he's still making me talk really, really quickly, which is making my chest hurt. Can we slow down a bit, please? Okay. I want a gentleman who is lovely and loving because I've got my arms open and I want to just gather everybody in and I just want to make everybody better. We were just talking about this earlier at the beginning of the service. We want to just make everybody be the best version of themselves they can be. So yeah, teaching, that type of thing. I want to be with people and educating them and teaching them the right way to do things, which he's telling me didn't make him popular all of the time. I don't know what that means, but he's saying it didn't make me popular all of the time. Okay, bless you, sweetheart. He's saying he's been around a lot recently because there's a lot of stuff going on in the family. Good job I had a little bit of a delay in there because he didn't say stuff. He's saying there's a lot of rubbish going on around the family and he knows who's causing the problems, but there's not a lot he can do about it from where he is. He's saying if he was here, he would have rolled his sleeves up and got this sorted. You can't take a lot of it, Anne-Marie. That's fine. Thank you for being honest and open. I want to give healing in the digestive system as well, if this is Tina or Anne-Marie Dolby. But I've got issues around the digestive system because I feel like I've got indigestion and I need to take like Rennies or other tablets that are available on the market these days. But I need to take something like that to soothe my stomach, if you would understand. I want to talk about the month of August has been significant, and I want to also say that I've got flowers like sweet peas and honeysuckle and stuff, so I've got a lot of fragrance around. So for some reason, he wants that fragrance. And for me, when I go outside and I can smell stuff like that around summer, it calms me. So perhaps that's what he's bringing that in for as well. And I want to say, as he's leaving me, he's just saying congratulations and well done and a lot of pride from Spirit for keeping your chin up, keeping your head up high, no matter what they're throwing at you. So no matter what the world's chucking at you, you would understand that you keep your head up, you keep your chin up, and you just keep going and keep being yourself. And like I said at the beginning of the service, just keep singing your song louder than everybody else and shine your light brighter than everybody else. Okay, sweetheart. Oh, and you lost your mum last December.
Oh, bless you.
I'm
Oh,
so
bless
sorry
you.
for your loss. I'm so sorry for your loss, sweetheart. That's dreadful. I can't imagine it. Until you've been in that situation, you don't know. So I can't comment, but I truly am sorry for your loss. Has anybody got anything else?
Irene, have you got anything to follow on that, love?
I don't know if I'm with Anne-Marie Dolby or not, but I just I've it's a lady with me, and she's just talking about the jewellery. Anne Marie, would you understand where the lady left some jewellery? Because she's giving me rings and necklaces and earrings, and this wasn't costume jewellery. Let me just say, it was what she's calling it, the proper stuff. Bless her. That's how she's putting it. So it's very specific on what she's showing me. She's showing me all these beautiful bits of jewelry, and you have it. Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you. That's what she was asking, Anne-Marie, if you had the jewelry. And she's oh dear, I don't know if you might not remember them, but she's talking about the gate bracelet. There was out in the 60s and the 70s, and she had this beautiful gate bracelet. Normally there was just 4 bars or 3 bars, but this one was unusual because it was a 7-bar gate bracelet, and it's got an inscription on it, and it had a safety chain on it. So if you can take that, that's what's the one that she wants to know that you've got, sweetheart. And perhaps you would also understand where you've got something similar, right? That's absolutely fine, sweetheart. That's absolutely fine. And she's also talking about her Bible. So I don't know. Oh, a silver one. Oh, that's lovely. She's also talking about her Bible, sweetheart, as well. So I know that if it's not this lady, it would be somebody else in the family, maybe a grandma or a nana, that would have had a family Bible. So she's just wanting to know where that is, sweetheart. If you haven't got it, then there must be somebody in the family that has. And I've got to, what's the song, sweetheart? She's giving me a song here, and I can't quite get it. What is it? Right. Oh, it's Ken Dodd singing Happiness. You don't have one, but your nana was very religious. That's fine, sweetheart. That's fine. She's just mentioned the Bible, darling, and she's also giving me the song Happiness by Ken Dodd. If you don't know it, listen to it on the internet, because she loved that song apparently. And that's all I've got for you, sweetheart, going on from what Tony was saying. So that's all I've got for you. So I'm going to hand you over to Jean to see if she's got anything. And thank you for working with us. God bless. Oh, you had goodbye at her funeral. Oh, wow. Goodbye.
That's what I was just looking. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's lovely, that one. Yes,
that's nice.
That's the one, Anne-Marie Corver. Happy. Yeah, Ken Dodd, the greatest gift that I possess. I thank the Lord for all of my.
I possess more than my share of happiness.
That's the one.
I remember that. I remember that one. Now you've sung a bit more.
Yeah.
Can I just say with this lady, Irene, that you've just gave off, sweetheart, that I don't know if Tony, how you described her, but the lady I've got wouldn't be very tall. I know she would have carried a little bit of weight, and I'm not saying a lot, but a little bit of weight, but she did lose some. And she's just telling me that somebody hasn't got to forget an appointment. There's an appointment, but somebody's going to either doctor's or eye clinic, dentist if you're lucky to get in. But I know there's an appointment, and she's saying not to forget the appointment. Okay. I know Irene did this off last night, so I'm going to give it off again.
Okay.
Suet puddings. No suet pudding. I've just got a suet pudding. And a spotted dick. I'm not getting the spotted dick off.
The suet pudding, the spotted dick, Tony.
But I've got the suet pudding, so I do know somebody likes suet puddings. So I do know that. Okay, because she's bringing this in. I hope we can understand this. Was it Tina or?
It was Anne-Marie Dalby. And she's just saying it made everybody laugh.
Song. Because this is how she's coming in. But she's coming in. I've got to say, she would have had that sense of humour about her, this lady as well. She wasn't very stern or anything. She was, I've got to say, like a modern nan. I'm not saying she was a nan, but she comes across as if she was a modern nan, and you could have gone to about anything, and she would have talked about anything. And she did like she got a good sense of humour. She did like a good natter.
Yeah,
Because
she did.
that's how she's coming in, as though you could have nattered to her about, and she's saying natter, you could have nattered to her about anything, and nothing would have shocked her. Nothing would have shocked her. And she's, all right, sweetheart, she's just given me one of those big Scotch pins you put in the Scotch kilts. I know I've
Oh,
still got
yeah.
mine somewhere.
Kilt
Yeah,
pin.
the
Yeah,
kilt
kilt
pins.
pin.
Yeah,
That's it. I've got
yes,
mine somewhere.
yeah.
She's just given me one of those, so I do know that somebody must have still got one of these somewhere. I'm not saying the Scottish or anything like that. I'm not saying that at all. But somebody will have still got one of these pins.
Anne
And
Marie
she's just
Dolby says Auntie Marge.
Auntie Marge.
Auntie Marge,
Yeah.
right? Because I know I've got one of these. Okay, and bless her, and they would have had a tartan kilt, even though
Yeah.
I'm not saying they were Scottish, but they had a tartan skilt.
Skilt?
Skilt, yeah.
Kilt.
They would have had one of these kilt. All right, because she's on about that as well.
Oh, there you go.
From all.
Who married my uncle.
Well, there you go.
Scottish.
Toto, she sounds a bit like me there, doesn't she? Hull, I'm Scottish, and I've got a pin.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are we related?
Well,
You're probably
everywhere.
cousins.
Yeah,
I
somebody been
have-
around here somewhere.
I have about 6 or 7 kilt pins. I've got a small
I've only got one,
collection of
love.
them.
Yes, Anne Marie Cover, they do look like nappy pins.
They are the big
Yeah.
type of nappy pin, but you wouldn't stick it in
Yeah.
a nappy.
She was
but
6 foot. She's like Irene.
Pardon? Yeah.
She was.
Yeah. I'm 6 foot. Anne Marie Dolby. I'm 6 foot.
Well, my lady wasn't 6 foot.
No.
I've got
No.
to say. But she's just coming in with that sense of humour, that fun, and that's what she's wanting to bring in. She's wanting to bring that laughter back into the family. I don't know where the divide is within the family, but there has been words. There has been words within the family, and she's saying it's time now that things got sorted and got settled. It's gone in a bit too long, and she knows all about this. So she's bringing this in as well. She wants all the happiness, all the love again. It might never happen, but that only you can decide that. Okay. And I know Irene's got I don't know if it's yellow or mustard top on, but this lady would have liked a yellow or lemon. She would have liked the bright colours. Right, thank you. But I know she would have liked the bright colours because that's what she's showing me. Bye.
Bye, Julie.
So I hope you can understand this. I know Tony's give flowers off. I'm no good at flowers, but what I will give you off is the pansies. And I know them because you can have them summer and you can have them winter.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, she's just showed me, bless her, little of the crocuses, what's coming out now in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's
Just
given me
popping their heads out.
Yes, she's given me the little crocuses, what's just popping up. Okay, sweetheart, so I'm going to leave this lady's love with you and send a night and God bless.
Before we go, Tony, can I just say, Anne Marie Dolby, when Jean started talking about Scotland, I've got to give you Andy Stewart singing Donald, Where's Your Trousers? So she's full of fun, this lady, absolutely.
Daniela, I finally seen all three of your work now.
Yeah, because she's seen me.
Yeah.
And now she's seen you too.
Yes, and apparently they're going to go, when you and Jean go at the end of March, they're going to go again.
Yeah.
So.
Well, thank you so much, everybody, for joining us tonight.
Lovely messages.
Yes, and can I just say, if Sheridan Murphy, I want those for Claire Bradwell's wedding. I don't know if you can see them with the light.
See them. What are they? Oh God, I like them.
They're nice.
Yeah.
For whose wedding?
For Claire's.
Oh, right.
Wedding. Yes. Yes. They are beautiful.
I'll have some of them as well, Tony, if you don't mind.
Well, it's Sheridan who's done them, so yes, I want them for Claire's wedding.
Anne Marie, yes, I'm hoping to go tomorrow, sweetheart, and so is Irene.
Lovely. That'll be great. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us. It's been a real treat. Tomorrow is the Rainbow Project's Saturday social. We're hoping to be there. I want to hop onto the Zoom meeting for a while because I haven't haven't been on the Zoom for a little while, so I might try and pop on there for a little while as well. But it's I can do that off my phone, so I can do both at the same time. Then Sunday, there's the service at Thurcroft Spiritualist Group on Catherine
Yes.
Street. I don't know who
It's
the
Marilyn Parker.
Parkins.
Oh, I've seen Marilyn.
Parkins.
Marilyn
Yeah.
Parkins from
I've
Worksop.
seen Marilyn, yeah.
And I'm at Darnell Spiritualist Church, so I won't be there, but Jean will be, and Pat and Tony if he's going, and
Yeah,
Michael.
I'll be there.
But I'll be at Darnell. If anybody's at Darnell in Sheffield, I'll be doing their service on Sunday evening.
And then Monday night, we three shall gather again. Like
Gather at the, what is it, that song?
We will gather at the river, the beautiful river.
river.
Well, we won't.
Which
We'll all be in
just
his
takes
own
me to
rooms.
something I
But
was reading that somebody wrote about when John the Baptist baptized Christ and the dove came down and the Lord
Oh,
said,
yeah.
"This is my son."
Thank you,
whom I'm
Zena, for
happy.
joining us. Sorry,
Yes,
Tony.
thank you. Thank you
Thank
for
you,
everybody
Zena.
who's new. Thank you for all the repeat offenders.
Yes. Told you we were a funny group, Zena. Everybody's beautiful on here.
Yeah, we support
Sorry,
each
Tony.
other.
I didn't know you were going, so I was just
We
going to say.
We do. We support each other. I will be here, not at work on Monday. Oh, fab!
Oh,
Sheridan,
brilliant.
I want those nails. They are beautiful.
Can I have some too, please, Sheridan, if you don't mind? But Tony will tell you I have trouble with my nails, don't I, Tony?
She's some relation to Ricky. She's some relation to Ricky.
Cousins, I think.
Yeah, some relation to Ricky. So can I just say I'm nearly family?
Be quiet, woman. Yes, those silver French. Oh, beautiful. Anyway, yes, Evelyn, you are one of those. You've been with me from when I was doing these on my own, Evelyn, if I remember correctly. So that's a long time. A long, long time. I'm trying to think what else is going on this week. Thursday will be a very special service. Please watch Reverend Nick.
You mean next Thursday?
Next Thursday. Just please watch Reverend Nick. It's going to be exciting.
I am at Nottingham Spiritualist Sherwood on Monday afternoon. I don't know if our Jean is joining me, but we are supposed to be at Pathway to Spirit on Tuesday, Jean.
Right, you have to remind me again.
Yeah, okay, Duck. I'll try and get tomorrow, but I'm not sure because my daughter's supposed to be coming round to start
you
the
said
book
that
for me. But
yeah,
she hasn't been in touch, so yeah, to start the book. So, you know, hopefully we'll have it in a couple of weeks. This is my book of poetry for all of you lovely people have been asking.
Fabulous.
My daughter's going to help me do it. And hopefully in 2 or 3 weeks' time, fingers crossed, we should have one that you can buy over at Tinternet.
Wonderful. I like the sound of that, indeed.
Oh, and Nicholas says Tuesday's food night at Wath, Tony.
Yes, Tuesday is food evening. Lots of pizzas and things. So
absolutely wonderful evening.
Yes, come along if you want. I knew there was something on Tuesday I had to announce, and I couldn't think what it was.
Plenty of food, and pizzas are absolutely wonderful.
I will break my diet and suffer the consequences of stomach cramps for pizzas.
You naughty person, you naughty reverend.
You couldn't resist one of them pizzas, though, Irene.
I know you said to me yesterday that that's why I want to go Costco with you to get some.
They're gorgeous. And this that's it, I think.
Thank you, Anne-Marie.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
What Anne-Marie's wrote, Tony.
Oh, yes.
That's absolutely beautiful. Thank you, darling. We love doing it. We really do love doing it.
We do. And the new buildings, the new... Go on. No, it's gone out of my head. I'm so sorry. My brain's gone.
While we're here, can we mention Wath's show on Saturday, the 5th of March, which is a week on Saturday? It's the first show of the year at Wath. Did you not know? Yeah, because I've got a table. It's you know the show that Ricky did last year.
Oh, Mind, Body, Spirit.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know anything about it.
yeah. There's another one a week on Saturday on the 5th of March.
I didn't know anything about it because
It's got.
there's
It's
something
got.
else. There's something
got-
else going on then as well.
It's got 3 this year. It's got the 5th of March, the 2nd of July, and the 3rd of December.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, you'd have to check with Ricky. Michael's just said, but
Pippin, get down.
I've got it in my diary anyway for the 5th of March because I asked him last year.
I check. No, I think Michael means if I were you, Irene, I would check with Ricky.
Right. Okay.
If you haven't heard from him in the last few weeks, he's cancelled a lot of his stuff.
Because he's still poorly with COVID, isn't he? He's still up and down with COVID.
I'll drop him a text then because I didn't know that.
I'll talk to you after the service, but
All
yeah,
right,
it's not the COVID thing. It's
all right.
Okay, no problem, sweetheart.
No.
I will check with him. I'll drop him a text in a minute.
Okay. Well, I think that's everything. So, could we close the service in prayer, please, ladies?
We can, darling. We can. Can we bow our heads, please, friends? Dear Lord, Divine Father, thank you for a wonderful service over the internet. And thank you for our wonderful congregation coming to join us each and every week. Could I ask that the veil be closed between the two worlds? And could I please ask for healing to go out of the 4 corners, to go all around the world, and special prayers for the Ukraine, and let's just see if we can bring them peace. Could I please ask for healing for the animal kingdom and for our wonderful Mother Earth also? And could I ask for a guardian angel to be with each and every one of you until we meet again? Amen.
Amen. Lord, keep us safe this night, secure from all our fears. May angels guard us while we sleep, till morning light appears. Amen.
Amen.
Good night and God bless everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Take
care.
God bless
Bye-bye.
everybody.